Welcome back to Signal versus Noise, where we take a look at the options tape and ask the question, is there any unusual activity that's worth discussing and maybe even trading around? Today's names are two trades, both hitting close to the close yesterday, but with very different messages. The first one is Tesla, ticker TSLA, which is tied directly to the SpaceX IPO, set to open around 175 perhaps here. That has not yet started trading at the time of this recording. The second ticker is Meta, which may be the AI name that the market has not yet fully repriced. But let's start with Tesla here, currently trading at $394 a share. Someone bought the Tesla June 18th, 432.5 call, 6 days to expiration. Tesla was trading around $399 when the trade hit. The strike was about 8% out of the money. Premium was $3.31 million, and the volume was 14,263 contracts. The open interest jumped by 5,389 contracts in a single session. That's a 202% increase. So this is not a quiet repositioning. It's not someone taking a little dip of a toe into the water. This is a big call sweep done into the close 1 day ahead of the SpaceX IPO. And that timing tells you a lot about the trader's intentions here. SpaceX is being listed today under the ticker SPCX. The IPO price is $135 a share. Reporting ahead of time says it may trade closer to 171, 175 around the open, which would be roughly 27 to 30% above that IPO price. And in doing so, the company would be raising, well, that $75 billion that it was seeking, making it the largest IPO ever. The demand behind the scenes is reportedly $350 billion. The book is about 4.5 times oversubscribed. No wonder we're looking at a potential pop at the IPO, at the open. So it's not just another trade here, right? Tesla is coming in the context of this Musk halo effect. Tesla owns SpaceX exposure through its AI conversion, the XAI conversion, with the FTC approved on March 11th. So if SpaceX rips on the debut, the Musk halo effect can spill directly over into these Tesla shares. That is your bull case here. SpaceX opens strong. The retail demand is enormous against a tiny float, roughly 3 to 4% of the shares, and traders start treating Tesla as part of the broader Elon Musk ecosystem once more. The call buyer is making a bet here that a successful SpaceX debut lifts Tesla quickly. It's going to happen within the 6-day expiration window. There's no time for a slow-moving story. This is a bet that things will work out well, and they're going to work out well very, very quickly. There's a little bit more of a piece here, the institutional side. JP Morgan just upgraded its Tesla coverage from underweight to neutral and raised its target from 445 to 475, excuse me. But that's a massive reset from a major bank right before the SpaceX IPO, and the target is now sitting above the call strike in this sweep here. So the tape is giving us the trade. We have a catalyst right now, and we have a sell side upgrade all at once. Now, the risk here is obvious, perhaps. For those that were following the SpaceX IPO roadshow, there were some detractors that popped up along the way. Morningstar, which is seen as a fairly neutral rating agency, said that the fair value for SpaceX is closer to $63 per share. So if it comes in at 171, there's a massive gap between enthusiasm and perhaps fundamental value. But it's an Elon Musk company. Jim Cramer pointed out that SpaceX could soar to unsustainable levels after the debut, which may be a pretty honest description. The float being only 3 to 4% matters a lot here. The founder lockup being 366 days matters a lot here. The index rules, particularly for the NASDAQ, could start to force passive buying within the next 15 days. This structure might make for a massive first day move, and it can create a market where price gets distorted fairly quickly, especially through second order effects like Tesla as a proxy bet on SpaceX itself. So while the SpaceX play here through a Tesla call sweep is fairly clean, it is the halo effect trade. If the IPO opens up strong, if market goes full Musk again, then Tesla's going to catch a fast bet. If the SpaceX absorbs capital away from Tesla, the halo effect may just become competition. But right now, all signs are pointing in the right direction. So maybe there's some signal within this particular trade. There is another trade, though, and that goes through Meta. There were two Meta call trades that went across our screen here. The first, August 21st, 630 call, 70 days to expiration. The stock trading around 560 at a time. The strike is 11% out of the money. The premium is about 4.09 million spread across 2,066 contracts. And then you have the July 31st 640 calls that hit the tape here. The strike's about 13% out of the money. The premium 1.14 million spent across 854 contracts. The open interest on that line was 0 before this trade, and now everything that you see here is entirely new positioning. So the combined bet is about 5.23 million in bullish Meta calls. And unlike Tesla, there's no real IPO halo trade effect going on here. This is a simple, the market has misunderstood Meta's business model. It is undervalued. This is a re-rating trade, which may be a little bit less speculative, as it were. Meta trading around 568 is about 29% below its all-time highs established near 796. Meanwhile, the business is still printing the enormous numbers that you would think would be accretive to higher share prices. Q1 revenue is $55.5 billion, 20% higher year over year. That beat by roughly $900 million. Operating margin is 41%. Cash levels, $81 billion. The AI numbers are starting to perk up too. Meta has 1 billion monthly active users. Llama has 1.2 billion downloads right now. Even Threads, which I'm not a Threads user, it still has 450 million active users on a single monthly basis, which has actually surpassed X. That was surprising for me to learn. Ray-Ban Meta sold 7 million pairs in 2025, up from the 2 million total in 23 and 24 combined. WhatsApp business messaging is now up 74%. So right now we have an interesting setup here. It's the AI infrastructure companies, the ones that are selling the shovels that are being rewarded. Those that are buying the shovels, the service layer on top of it all, they've been punished because it's costing a lot of money to actually build the build out. But consider it right now. Meta has one of the largest AI distribution networks in the entire world, and the market does not talk about it as it does in the same way as an NVIDIA, Marvell, or even a Google, because it's not a hardware company just yet. Meta is an AI company that no one is actually calling an AI company here, and yeah, they deserve to be dunked on after the metaverse and all. But this is perhaps what the call buyer's seeing. They're seeing the future where we start moving away from the bottleneck and we start looking at the actual applications. This is a company with over $200 billion in revenue, 41% operating margins, more than 1 billion AI users, and the stock is still 29% below its highs. The trade that we're seeing here in Meta is a bet that we're not going to get back to those highs, but we can make a significant leap towards there over this next, say, 70-day window, 49 to 71-day window here. And that's where the signal versus noise trade today gets interesting. The Tesla side of this, prospect of trades here, these are event-driven trades. These are binary event risk trades. They are hoping for SpaceX to come in with a bang, that the largest IPO in history lights up the board, and the Musk halo effect continues to work its magic. But the meta signal is that there's going to be a shift in the theme around AI, that the market is going to get past this recent bottleneck phase around memory chips, and we'll call it hardware with Dell and Hewlett-Packard performing fairly strong in recent sessions. We see there's a little bit of a divergence right now in the expression here, but both may be true. I'm curious how the chat is handling the SpaceX IPO. Our very own Tim Knight tried getting in for 1,000 shares, was only allocated, I believe, 24. Were you successful in getting on in SpaceX? Let us know below. This has been another episode of Signal versus Noise. You've been watching Tasty Live. Like and subscribe for more videos.